Okay, so welcome to Miss Brainbost's house tutorial. I'm going to go through a bunch of basic things that you'll need to know to do Miss Brainbost's house. Things that probably already went over, but maybe you need a refresher. First thing we're going to do, we have nothing on the screen here. You'll notice we're going to go to geolocation. So we're going to go to File. Where am I at? Geolocation. So we're going to clear the location. I had one in before. You won't have to do that. File, geolocation, and add location. Okay. Now I hope it will already have my location in, which it does. You'll have to use the location that's up on the board or on the projector. This is the location here. If you want to pause it, type that in and go to this location. This is for Miss Brainbost's house. So this is the land we're looking at. It goes all the way up here to this fence line, all the way down, around, etc. The fence goes right through here. You can barely see it. So wherever you want your house to be in that location, remember here's the chicken houses over here, put this little plus sign or crosshairs on that. So I'm going to have mine kind of over here between the pond and the road because I want to be able to drive to the house pretty easy and then overlook all this in the background from my porch, whatever. So that's where I want it. I'm going to click select region. I am going to move this up a little bit as far as I can get maybe. And there we go. And then I'm going to say grab. Oops. And then it puts your little person, little guy, right where the crosshairs were. And because of the location, the map's pixelated. If you choose a different location, like for a different project, the map will be better off. But just where this is, the map's not that great of a quality. So anyway, we're going to go here. We're going to start our basic shape of our house. Now, if you already had a plan for what you wanted to do, you could go and lay out your house however it looked with a pencil tool. I know that's crooked. Or if you have no idea what you want to do, I suggest using a rectangle first. And I'm going to start at that corner at the origin here. And I'm going to go over. And then over here, the dimensions show up. So in this direction, I'm going to do 40 foot, 30 foot. And then press enter for that rectangle tool. There you go. So there's 30 by 40. That's 1,200 square feet. Once you put the walls and everything in, that'll be closer to our 1,150 square feet range that we're trying to do. The next thing we can do, I would suggest offsetting the outside of the wall first, because the outside wall is going to be bigger than the inside walls. This should be about, let's say, 10 inches. Depending on what you use on the outside wall, it could be bigger or smaller. Now we got our basic outline. Then we're going to come in. You should already have this planned out and ready to go, the basic shape at least. But I am going to draw in, let's see, from here, I'm going to go over, let's say, 5 feet. I'm going to make a 5-foot hallway. And I'm going to come over like this. The living room is going to be over here facing this direction. So I'm going to come over like this. I think I did like this last time. So I'm going to have the kitchen, then the living room, and then the bedroom and the bathroom. So like this. So I'm going to have bedroom, bathroom, kitchen right here, and living room. So my bathroom is going to be like this. There's my bathroom, bedroom. Okay. I think that's it. Now you can always move these things around later. I suggest starting to put stuff in at this point, even though your walls and stuff aren't fully built and you're not having to extrude them. That way you can see the sizes. So let's do that. I am going to offset this by 6 inches. I'm going to offset this one by 6 inches. Now you see we have some doubling of walls. We don't want that. So we're going to come over here to this corner and go to the outside wall. And that will allow us to select this wall and delete it. select this one and delete it. Now, if you're missing what tools I'm doing, you can always go back and rewind it and see. This is the selection tool. And I'm going to get rid of all these little things like this. Oh no. Okay, there it is. Now, the reason it's strobing like this is because the ground plane is on the same plane, or the ground surface that we just made is on the same plane as our geolocation. And so it's fighting to see which one's going to be shown. They're right on the same plane, so it doesn't know which one to show. That's why it strobes like that. So, okay, now we're going to add some furniture. So we're going to go to 3D Warehouse. And to figure out what I'm going to do in the kitchen area, I'm going to type in what's called a kitchenette. And a kitchenette is like a set of a bunch of different things that would be in a kitchen. So something like this. This is pretty good. Now, always check the size because we have limited size. This is 35 megs. So once you put that in there, it's going to be way too big. So find something smaller. Ideally 1 or 2 megs maybe. There should be lots of these. Oh, there's a brand new pink one right here. Which one did I use? So we want oven, stuff like this. You can always break them up later. This is pretty good. Let's do this one. Let's see what this one says. Takes a second. 1 meg, perfect. So look, you got a microwave, refrigerator, small refrigerator. You can always change out the refrigerator later. So we're going to download that and directly into the model. Boom. Now if you press, oh, whoops, sorry. My fault. I accidentally pressed escape. And so it got rid of it. Download it back to the model again. Yes. Now it's oriented wrong. I want this to be facing towards the living room and maybe have an island later. So we're going to rotate that on the blue surface 90 degrees, and then we're going to move it up in the corner. Am I over? Okay, perfect. Now, okay, so that gives me a little bit of space. I might add more counters or something later. So you can kind of see the scale of this room. And you might have like a little island out here and then the living room. It's not that big. I let her have a big bedroom here and also a big restroom because I wanted it to be accessible. Okay, so there's that. Let's put in a bed so you can kind of see the bed, see how big it is. Good. Let's say queen size bed. So queen bed. Okay, find one you like. This one looks kind of basic. Let's see. How big is that one? So you always got to watch. So that's good. 184. So the more stuff you add, it for some reason it doesn't seem like it just adds these file sizes together. It kind of like exponentially adds them together. So I don't know why, but it adds up this file size very quickly. I'm going to rotate this around. I think like this, 180 degrees. And we're going to put this over in the corner. Maybe not all the way in corner. Pretty close. Maybe have like a bedside table. Actually, I should put it probably right here. Because she has to be able to get on either side of it with her wheelchair. So maybe a bed table on each side or something like that. So you can see the size of the room. That's actually a pretty big bedroom. And if I measured it, since I just did it from scratch, this is 22 feet by 18. So that's almost 400 square feet for a bedroom. So that's pretty good. So, okay, you can put in your bathroom fixtures. The bathroom's going over here. So we're going to have like a tub or a big shower. And we will keep going. Part two. Part two coming up.